Okay, last time we said, how did we do this last time? We did it this way. We said sine to the power of 3x, and we know that cosine is 1 minus sine squared x, right?
Sir,
Yeah.
we finished all that.
I know. But I want to show you another technique which is much easier.
Okay.
Okay, that will be integration. Multiply this by this and this by this. Sine to the power of 3 by 1 is sine 3 x minus sine by sine is sine 5 x. And then we can deal with it by using this technique, right? That's what I said last time. Okay, but there is another technique. There is another technique which is much easier. I want to show it to you. See, you can write the question like this. I'm sorry. You can write it this way. Integration of sine 3, I will divide it to be sine x sine squared x, and cosine squared, I will not touch it. I will just leave it as it is, equal. Now, what will I open? I will open this. Sine squared is 1 minus cosine squared, right? So it will be sine, I will not touch the first sine. The second sine squared is going to be 1 minus cosine squared x. And cosine squared x dx. Okay, now, what will I multiply? Sine, this sine and this cosine, I'll multiply it by 1. What will it be? Sine x cosine squared x minus sine and cosine squared multiplied by cosine squared. It will be sine x cosine for x. You got that? Are you getting that?
Yes.
Good. Now this, the first thing is f dash, actually minus f dash and f squared. Right?
Yes.
And the second thing also, it is f dash and f to the power of 4. So it's really easy. The first, it's going to be minus cosine, because it is f, to the power of 3 x all over 3 plus y plus, because this all is f dash. Right? So it's going to be cosine to the power of 5 x over 3 plus c. This method, I think it's much easier than the way that we did before. Okay? Same thing will go, so what's this? Same thing will happen with question 39. I will not touch sine 4, I will divide cosine to the power of 3, and I will work the same way. Okay? Take a screenshot so we can move. I think we stopped which question we stopped on? Question 17? We did question 17, right? We didn't do question 18. Question 18.
Yeah.
Okay, question 18 is easy. By substitution. How can I do that? I will say let u equal. What do you think? which substitution would I use? It will be 3x minus 2. Okay, that means du equal 3 dx. Okay, from here I can say that x equal u plus 2 all over 3. Did you understand how did I make x the subject? Also dx can be a subject like du over 3. That means my integration is going to be integration bracket. Instead of x, I will write u over 3 plus 2 over 3 plus 1. Then u to the power of 5. Then du over 3. Was it understood or complicated? Was it confusing?
Can you repeat the last step?
Okay, I will. Okay, see here, x. This is x, right? X can be written as u over 3 plus 2 over 3, which is this. And the plus 1 I just added. You understand?
Yeah.
Good. Good. Okay. Why did I do that? Because I will need to simplify this. I will need to simplify that. So it's going to be integration of u over 3. 2 over 3 plus 1 is going to be 5 over 3. You all know that, right? u5 du. I will leave the 3 here for now. I will leave it here for now. Keep in mind that this 3 can be out. I can take it out the integration because it's a constant number. Then multiply this by this and this by this. U over 3 by u to the power of 5. It will be u to the power of 6 over 3 plus 5 over 3 by u5 is 5 over 3 u5 du. Now I think it is really easy. That's it. Can you feel that it is solvable now? Isn't that solvable by now? It is clear that it is solvable, right? It is easy. 1 over 3 bracket. What is the integration of u6? It is u7 over 7, and don't forget the 3. Plus 5 over 3, we will not touch it. u5 is going to be u6 over 6. Right? Is it clear? Equal. Yeah. Notice here that you can take this 3 and this 3 as a common and u6 as a common. So it's going to be 1 over 9 u6 bracket u over 7 plus 5 over 6 only. Did you understand what did I do here?
Yeah.
Okay, equal 1 over 9. What is u? This is u. It is 3x minus 2 to the power of 6. Okay. And u, again, it will be 3x minus 2 all over 7 plus 5 over 6 plus c. That is the answer. That is the answer. Here, as you can see, it is fractional function, rational function. So what will I say? It is u, let u. U equal x plus 1. X plus 1.
Square.
I ignore it. You will see. If you did it squared, it might work, but it will be more complicated. Okay?
Okay.
That means x equal u minus 1. Okay? Then du equal dx. It is ready. du equals dx. Then I equal integration. What is x? It is u minus 1 over x plus 1 is u squared. dx is du. Okay, is this easier than this? The answer is yes. The answer is, of course, yes. Why? Because see the denominator at the beginning here. The denominator is a function, and it is polynomial, many terms. X plus 1 to the power of 2. But here, see the denominator, it is only one thing, one term. That's why it is much, much easier. Why? Because I'm able now to separate it. What do we mean by separation? I will separate u over u squared minus 1 over u squared. Can't I do that? This is frequent. It is a frequent technique we always use in dealing with math. Did you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Equal. U over u squared is 1 over u. Minus 1 over u squared, I can write it like u to the power of negative. What is the integration of 1 over u? It is ln x. What is the integration of 1 over x? Is ln x. 1 over u du. What is the integration of it? Ln u. Minus u to the power of negative 2 is going to be negative 1 over negative 1 because I added 1. Right? Equal ln u, this minus and this minus, they will be cancelled with each other. So it's going to be plus 1 over u, because u to the power of negative 1 is 1 over u. Now substitute u again. So your answer is in terms of x. So it will be ln x plus 1 plus 1 over x plus 1 plus c. Okay, question 20. It is the same thing, but the difference here, the only difference that the numerator also is polynomial. Question 19c, it was only x. Here it is x plus 2. It is x plus 2. So, will it be the same thing? Let's just check. I will say let u equal. What do you expect? Can you expect, please? Put it in your mind, and if it is correct, that means you are good. You're good. You started to know how to use the proper substitution. This will be 2x minus 3. Did you expect that? طيب, that means x is going to be u over 2 plus 3 over 2. Can I do it that way? Changing the subject. I took the 3 to there, then divide by 2, divide by 2. Right? Okay. du is going to be 2 dx. That means dx equal du over 2. Okay? So, our integration I equals, what is I stands for? It is integration. Yeah, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That will be, I will substitute x. X is u over 2 plus 3 over 2. And don't forget plus 2, which is in the question original. Divide. 2x minus 3 is u. So it will be u to the power of 3. Ah, that's really good. Now our denominator is only one thing. That will make it much, much easier than before. Okay? And that is the point of doing this substitution. dx, which is this, is going to be substituted by du over 2. So it will be du over 2. Okay, simplify. I will take this 2 out the integration. Just get rid of it. It will be 1 over 2. Integration. U over 2. 3 over 2 plus 2. I will add them. What do you think? This will be by 2 and this will be by 2. Right? So it will be 4 plus 3, which is 7 over 2. Right? Of course, over u3 over u3. I can't do it this way. I separated and added at the same time. du. Is it clear?
Yes.
Right. Equal 1 over 2 integration. This 2 will be down, and this 2 will be down. So it's going to be u over 2u 3 plus 7 over 2u 3. Okay? du equal have integration. It will be 1 over 2 u negative 2. Can I do it that way?
Yes.
Okay. I cancelled firstly, then I put the u up with negative power plus 7 over 2. It is u down to the power of 3. It will be u to the power of negative 3 du. It is easy now. It is ready. That equal. I think I will need to write it in the upper here. It's have bracket have u minus 1 over minus 1 plus 7 over 2 u minus 2 over minus 2, right? Equal have, this will be minus, it is minus 1 over 2, which is this, right? U plus, it will be minus 7 over 4 u squared. You understand how did I do that?
Yeah.
Equal 1 over 2 minus 1 over 2. What is u? It is 2x minus 3